If you haven't already noticed, there's an entrepreneurial renaissance underway in the Boston area, and many of you in this room are responsible for that, and so it's as much tonight a celebration of what you've accomplished as the part that we've played in it, so congratulations and welcome. One of the stories that goes untold about the entrepreneurial renaissance in the region is the role of the 8 research universities in the Boston area play in the innovation economy. They've really started to embrace entrepreneurship as part of their missions, following MIT's lead perhaps, but all of them seem to have embraced entrepreneurship in the last 2 or 3 years in a way that I've never witnessed before in my decade here. I ought to know because they come and visit us and try to figure out what we're doing. But it's only natural that they embrace entrepreneurship because they're filled with people, tens of thousands of people who want to change the world. And after all, that's what entrepreneurship is about and what drives us here at the Venture Development Center. There are amazing things happening at each and every one of the universities. Business plan competitions, weekend boot camps. Northeastern's got a great student organization underway. Most of the teaching hospitals at Harvard have their own internal venture funds. UMass, of course, has one. So there's reason to be hopeful as we try to pull out of this recession that the universities will help be a stabilizing force as well as an engine of innovation. Tonight you're going to hear about what we're doing here at the University of Massachusetts Boston under Chancellor Motley's leadership and the great team that we have on the faculty and here at the Venture Center. I think it's a great example of kind of the transformation that's happening across the region in our universities, and that's why we're going to talk about it tonight. During the last decade, UMass has really become, as a system, an amazing engine of entrepreneurship and innovation in the region. I've been privileged to be part of it for the last decade, first at the President's office for about 6 or 7 years. And then I had the privilege of coming to this campus to help build the Venture Development Center, including pitching to Chancellor Motley to give us this space, which he agreed to do on the condition that we raise all the money externally, which we did. But let me tell you what's happened at the University of Massachusetts. Yeah, some things never change. But it was a leap of faith for him. He had many competing proposals for this space when it became available when we built the new campus center. And I guess I was on the right team. So when I joined UMass about a decade ago in the President's office, the 5 UMass system, 5 campuses of the system were at $225 million a year in research and development expenditures, which is nothing to sneeze at, and $8 million in technology licensing income. Now, 10 years later, today, we're at $500 million in research and development expenditures and an astounding $73 million in technology license income. That is not easy to do. It's a record of performance that will put the University of Massachusetts in the top 10 of all universities in the nation when the rankings come out next year. UMass does other things to fuel and build the innovation ecosystem here in Massachusetts, and they range from workforce development to a set of venture incubators, of which we're a part. And so the VDC is really one of the examples of what we do here at the university. Since opening the incubator a year ago, we've had the pleasure of working with some amazing founders in technology and life science who are experienced and are launching some incredible ventures, several of which have already received term sheets in less than a year of work. These are not companies that build something overnight at a weekend boot camp or in a 3-month incubation program. These are huge mountains people are climbing, the type that people expect Massachusetts to climb traditionally, and we know that many of them will be successful. Most of these companies come from outside the university, as well as a couple come from inside the university that have been founded by our own faculty. At the Venture Development Center, they not only enjoy these incredible facilities that we have, wet labs and offices, but they also get the top-tier mentoring, connections, and talent, the exact same people that leading venture firms in the region use to support their own portfolio companies. We simply believe as a university that this is something that we ought to offer to every founder in the city, in the region, because we want more founders to be able to launch with the best and continue to propel our economy forward. So we invite you to take a look around here, enjoy the Venture Development Center, talk to me if you have any questions about it. What you're here tonight to celebrate, however, is several additions to our entrepreneurship program that the Chancellor will begin to talk about, as well as our panel. So with that, I'm going to introduce Chancellor Motley to make an official welcome to you and an introduction to the new things we're going to be talking about. Thank you.
So thank you, Bill, so much. I really appreciate it. It's great seeing everybody here. I'm especially proud to see all of our alums that are here, particularly those who've just graduated recently from this institution, walking around in this space, so proud of this space, knowing it when it was a cafeteria, and knowing when it went offline and so many people were upset, and now today we stand here in a beautiful space with so much potential out on this beautiful peninsula at this university that's going to change the lives of so many people, and I'm so proud to be its chancellor. For those of you that I don't know, I'm looking forward to meeting you tonight. I'm Keith Motley, chancellor of this university, and very proud to be be a colleague of all those individuals that you're going to meet that have really made a difference here. It was on May 1st of last year that I stood right here at the grand opening of the Venture Development Center, joined by my colleague and friend, Harvard President Drew Gilpin-Faust. Mayor Menino was here, also Senator Jack Hart, and our president, the president of the University of Massachusetts System, Jack Wilson. Our hope was that the Venture Development Center, located in the heart of our campus, would help us recruit entrepreneurial-minded faculty, give student interns valuable startup experience, and welcome companies that wanted to partner with us, with our faculty and our students. Our vision was to create and extend innovation south along the Red Line to UMass Boston, to work alongside our colleagues at MIT, Harvard, MGH, and all others who were along that line. So we sort of imagined those possibilities, and we're so grateful for that today. This Venture Development Center has already done all of that and more. Congratulations to the center's team. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. And so what I'd like to highlight today is the special opportunities that we are giving our talented students who exemplify the entrepreneurial spirit of this university. At our 42nd commencement held right around the corner out in front of the campus center on June 4th, there were 3,371 people who were going to graduate. Over half of the 2,115 undergraduates who were there were their first in the family and their families to go to college. A university education is not something that we take for granted. For the most part, they're here because they fought for the opportunity. Just look at our JFK, or our John F. Kennedy Award winner, which is the highest award that we give to a student at commencement. That winner, Val Doe, who was secured a coveted research fellowship at NIH. Many are paying their own way to go to this institution. Most have sought and secured financial aid, filled out their own forms, worked long hours at difficult jobs, and balanced family responsibilities. They are not coasting through an education when they come through our gates, and they're not just looking forward to going to class every day and going home. They understand that this is going to prepare them for the so-called real world because they are living it. They thrive on challenges and are always looking for opportunities to grow and contribute. Don't they sound like the type of talent that you want with your company? All around you, there are people that could be on your startup team. Aren't they the type of people that we need in this Commonwealth to jumpstart the economy? The answer to that question is yes. You're going to feel it. We're going to be pressing up against you all night tonight. And that's why this Venture Development Center is so powerful. It benefits not just the stellar faculty of this University of Massachusetts, Boston, but it tells you about and works with the extraordinary quality of the students that we have here on this campus as well. Here is an example of how our students are powering the region's top-tier startup companies. Veridity is a venture-backed startup company that provides data center management software that achieves high energy efficiency, optimization, and eco-friendliness. Veridity initially hired Adrienne Cochran as a marketing intern, then hired her full-time when she graduated. Veridity also hired our student, Mike Siciliano, as a software development intern. Then they hired him as a full-time when he graduated. And now they have hired Joe Cohen as a software development intern, and I know they're going to hire him, Veridity, when he graduates, right? There you go, my man. Getting you a job already tonight. There's so many stories like this all around the room. So far, 27 high-tech startup companies, some located here in the Venture Development Center, labs, and offices have hired 47 students as paid interns in marketing and sales, software development, and in finance. Please join us at the University of Massachusetts, Boston, and support our Venture Development Center, our Entrepreneurship Center, and also our Entrepreneurship Specialization, and give our future entrepreneurs a chance. We can make tangible contributions to the local economy through this Venture Development Center. We can do this. I've been speaking about this pathway to excellence that the University of Massachusetts, Boston provides. Typically, that's understood in terms of what we offer to our students. Today, let me suggest to you that we offer a pathway to excellence for your business. For years, we have assisted small businesses through the Small Business Development Center at the College of Management. Now, with the opening of this Venture Development Center and the Entrepreneurship Center, we are able to step up a level and offer a pathway to excellence for venture-backed startups, and we're very proud of that. So the University of Massachusetts, Boston is a place of opportunity and a place of change. That's the message I want you to stress. That's the message I want you to take out of this room to those others that you need to talk to about what we do. Take away the spirit that you felt today. Take away the relationships that you developed because you are a part of it. That's an exciting reality for you and for us, and we're so grateful. Thank you all for your hard work, and thank you for being here today.